Morning, family. Ham's Loft. It's about 6:15, 6:20 in the morning. It rained last night. You can see the water and everything. Grass is wet. My feet are wet. Got the boat pushed everybody up, so both of the birds are right there. Got a few flying around doing whatever the world they call themselves doing. I did flag them up, so they did come out, but I had to push them up. They only been up for about 10 minutes, so we just let them do their thing. It is a little sunny out here. My loft face east. Sun coming over the horizon, so I'll try to stay over here in the shade. Looks like a halfway decent flying. They should be hungry. I know I got at least two in the tree. I seen them when they went in the tree. Trying to push them up as much as possible. We had rain every day this week, and I still got them up every single day. Most days I got them up for at least twice. Once in the morning and once when I rushed home. So at least I got them in the air. But I'm hoping to start doing my tosses starting next week. Hopefully around Monday, I want to do my first toss. And one thing I gotta do is I still got some young birds in the first pen with the hens. I'm just gonna put another band on their ankle, or a yellow band or something, so I know. And then I'm tossing them in with the flying group. They're just gonna sink or swim. They're either gonna get with the program, or when they get tossed, they're gonna get lost. That's as simple as that. All right, family. Appreciate everybody watching. I'm gonna quick give an update on my clock. All right, family. It's Ham's Loft again. Hey, okay, this is my clock setup. See, I got a Champ. It's actually a Champ Plus instead of just a Champ, but I guess when they send you the paperwork, it's the same thing. But here's my order form I bought last year. So you go right there, the Champ Plus. And I think the only difference is something about where you can track stuff online or something, but I ain't worrying about all that. I thought I lost my brain. I could not find it. It's right there. And the whole clock system I got last year was $9.84. I bought my little bands at $2.35 each, so of course it's $132. So there's 50 bands right here. And the way we have to do it is that we have to put them in these little bitty pouches. And these are extra ones I had last year. Extra I had from last year. But this is how I do my bands. We have to do it this way. It don't have to be color coded like that, but it has to be the band number, the sex, what it looks like, AU Nashville, and your little band, because our secretary takes all these and scan them in the computer, and we send our brain with it, and then she scans everything into the computer on your brain so that all your birds are logged into your brain. I do the pink ones for hens, and the blue ones for cocks, just to make it a little bit easier. Okay, this is our race schedule for 2020 Young Birds. And our first race is 100 miles from Jackson, Tennessee. For me, we follow the same path almost 90% of the time. But you see, my loft is 123 miles from this point in Jackson, Tennessee. So, and then we go all the way down to 150 because of the covert. We only racing 6 races. Normally we do 8 races, but this year we only doing 6 races. So you see Jackson, Brayton, Olive Branch, that's 200 miles. Then we drop back to Brayton, 150 miles. Then we jump to 250. Now, Jackson, Brayton, and West Memphis, we'll just say, that was Arkansas, but we're actually going to Mississippi this year for the 200, so it's a little bit off course. But when we was in Memphis, my loft was just right at 205 miles. The 150-mile race, I'm at 162. That tells all the flyers in the club. We got new flyers in the club, so this is last year's sheet, but this is this year's races. So our first race is September 11th. Race date September 12th. Shipping date, that's when we load them in the crates and everything that night. So our first race September 12th, 19th, 26th. And we was trying to set it up so that our races would be done for the Young Bird Pigeon race, Young Bird Pigeon show in Louisville, Kentucky, but this year that's already canceled. So this is my race sheet here, the miles right here. And the way we do is that we take the total number of miles, multiply it by, I think, $1.50 or 75 cents or whatever, and you add your racing fees to it and other stuff, and then divide it by the number of people that's racing, and that's how you can get out how much it costs to fly a race. But this is from last year. Let's see, still on the computer, because she haven't deleted everything yet. She'll do that in August. So let's go with, I think the last race that they flew in was the 150, one of the last races was a 150-mile B race. That right there, Saturday, 12:45:03. But then we just went down the line. I only put 11 birds in. I don't know. Yeah, I put 11 birds in. 11 birds came home, but I put, I don't know how many in. It was under 20 though. And then that just kind of tells you when they came in. The first bird was in at 12:45. The next bird was 12:51. The next bird 1:15, 1:25, 1:27, 2:18, 2:18, 4:16. So you can see they just pretty much almost came in groups of 2. But the brain does everything. Once they download all the information into your brain, that's every single bird that you have. All these birds would be loaded in here, and you can use them. You can go into the training mode. It's on there too, but it's my antenna, which I didn't know that at first. The cord to my antenna. But yeah, that's how we do our little thing. Now, I don't know I think I have probably about 50 birds this year when we get ready to train. I mean, when I start training, but I doubt it. I'll probably end up with 40 or something around there. But they'll go until they ain't gone no more. All the birds came down. They look like they waiting for me to call them in, but that ain't about to happen. Not yet. But yeah, I'm gonna get all those young birds out of there. See, I got quite a few, but I'll catch them tonight. And in the flying pen, they got plenty of room, so they're strong on the wing already, strong on the wing. So no matter what, they're just gonna get another snap band put on, a snap band put on their ankle, so I know which group they are. And I'm just gonna add them to the flock. I'm not gonna trap train them or nothing. I'm just gonna add them to the flock, and hopefully they get the picture. I'm not really trying to hold any birds back. I'm just putting them all together and put them out there and let them do what they do. All right, a special shout out to Travis. I think it's Hartfield. He asked me about the flag. He actually flies flights, but Travis, the only thing special about the flag is that in New York we was on a big roof, so we really didn't have the flag, although I did have a broomstick with a little thing on it. But I do this helps me out a lot. But one I was trying to look at the size, but one I just went to Home Depot or something, and this one slides right into that one, and then I just taped it up. And then I don't know why, but the black bag works better than the red one. I don't know why, but could just scale more, but I just taped it to the end. And it bends since it's PVC, and it works pretty good when you bend it when you wave it. It does a good little thing. Oh, here we go. This one is 3/4, and the other one I think is 1/2 inch, and it slides right in. And then I just tape it up, and that could get your birds off the roof or off your area. But depending on how much you're feeding them and stuff, since a flight is just like a tippler, it's kind of a small sized bird. But my flights never did fly like tipplers full. You know, they stayed not really high, not too high, but way lower than a tippler. But with the white flights on their wing, it made them look really nice. So that's why I really love flights more than I loved anything. And so you just got to watch your feed and just keep pushing them up. Either they're going to keep flying low and then eventually start moving up, but the flag definitely helps out on that aspect. All right, that's about it. Video's going too long. Comment, subscribe. You got any questions, go ahead, throw them out, and do what you do. Peace.